would you receive a gift from your ex?
I can never do that. Never. Can't receive anything from my ex. First of all, why are you chatting to me?
Are you guys fighting?
Well, if I'm in a relationship, I would not receive any gift from my ex. I don't want nothing from you. I don't want you to feel like you're doing something for me, to have pride and say, I send that girl this and she get boyfriend, but I still send them. No, baby, don't do that. I don't think I would be very charming with it, because I wouldn't appreciate if my partner receives a gift from his ex. Thinking.
Bass Buzz.
Hey, welcome. It's time for Baseballs. It's time to get the conversation going once again. And today's conversation is either you send it back or don't go with it, or you just have to choose one. There's no sitting on the fence on this one. Ladies, I see you here. Welcome, Ajin.
What's up?
Hey. And Chacha.
That's me.
Okay, so let's get started. Now, this is a very serious one where you've got this, either you return it or you come back to the house. That's what it is. It's the deal breaker right now. So we're just going to sum it up in a way to make it look like this, that would you allow your spouse get gifts from their exes? Would you receive a gift from your ex?
I can never do that. Never. Can't receive anything from my ex. First of all, why are you chatting to me?
Are you guys fighting?
Well, if I'm in a relationship, I would not receive any gift from my ex. I don't want nothing from you. I don't want you to feel like you're doing something for me, to have pride and say, I send that girl this and she get boyfriend, but I still send them. No, baby, don't do that. I don't think I would be very charming with it, because I wouldn't appreciate if my partner receives a gift from his ex. Stinking.
Honest, even if it's not stinky, but because it's from the ex.
Depends on what type of gift it is. If it's a gift where me and him can share, we will share it. But then again, I wouldn't want that, because hey, I don't want to talk and say my ex.
So let's even imagine a situation where he gets a pajamas, and then you get
pajamas for what? Why do you want to see me in my sleep?
No, he sends you a pajamas, and
what?
Or let's say your spouse gets to receive a pajamas from the ex, and then
why is she trying to look at him sleeping?
No, you are the one that will see him sleeping, but it's trying to make him look good for you while he sleeps.
I don't need him to wear pajamas, first of all. But then again, it's a no for me. Okay. I can buy the pajamas. Don't worry. Keep it. Give it to your gate man.
That's how it must go. That's how you don't even want it.
Gate man.
Okay.
Actually,
so for me, depends on the kind of breakup that me and this ex had. See, some people, you just decided, for instance, now somebody says, I'm going to another country, and I say, I can't do long distance with you. The person now becomes my ex. You know? But we're still friends.
So the flame is not totally out yet.
It's no longer a flame.
Okay.
It's not red, it's blue.
Okay.
It's not a flame anymore.
It's not a flame.
It's just
doesn't your gas do blue and yellow?
And that's it. And that's the one that is not harmful now. It's the red one that fire is burning inside of you. You're still
blue can turn to red.
Hungry. It cannot turn.
Blue cantra is fire.
See,
blue cantra is hot. You know that song?
This woman. See, yeah. I can accept the gift. Like I said, what kind of breakup do you want? If it was a nasty breakup, then clearly you're just looking for ways to come back into my life. But if it was somebody that we just told ourselves, see, this is not working, and we still talk now. Come on now, Abba now.
I wouldn't want that.
So I get the kind of relationship that Ajin is talking about. So you get that type that comes from the line of the song where it says, "Let's just kiss and say goodbye." So that type, it wasn't a bitter one.
Well, exactly.
So,
but how would your partner feel knowing that your ex that you're still in talks with is gifting you stuff?
But
when it's not just another guy. Let's be serious.
He's not just another guy.
No, but he isn't just another guy.
Okay, just help me understand it. What does this gifting do to the psyche of a woman?
It makes you feel,
and even generally, even as a human being, every human being has a feeling when you get a gift. So it seems like we'd like to be appreciated.
When you gift someone something, you make the person feel special, make the person feel like they're thought of, make the person feel like they're loved. They're fresh in your memory. It's like, I still think about you, I care for you. Take this. I was about to do that Catholic stuff. Take this as a
Okay.
In remembrance of me.
Yeah, that's what it be.
Yeah.
That's what I would feel like. If my ex
And there's a
decides,
flower known as forget me not too.
which will be that one, which will they talk.
Mm.
But I would just believe that receiving that is
Yeah.
you accepting the fact that you're thought of by your ex, you're loved by your ex. I don't think it sits well.
I mean, it
in all
depends on the
honesty.
occasion now. If an ex should send me a gift on Valentine's Day, for instance, that's dangerous.
Hmm.
But on my birthday, everybody can send me a gift on my birthday.
So
If it's my wedding, for instance, let's say I'm not married yet, and it's a wedding. I mean, this is me. I'm just saying congratulations to you, harmlessly.
yeah.
You know, because I mean, you should actually talk about your exes with your partner, so you know the kind of relationship you had with this person before you guys split.
So now that you even threw up that scenario into the mix, let's say you get one of these SUVs as a wedding gift from an ex, and your spouse is simply saying, you know what, that SUV, I'll burn it. It's either you send it back, I don't want to see it.
Why
Burn
waste?
it. First of all, I ask, baby, you sure you want to burn this, or or do we just sell it? I mean, I've had the
Yeah.
thought. I have somebody who has stressed me over and over. Someone who's interested in me. I know he's interested in me. One of the ways where he wanted to come back to speak with me was asking, oh, "What car are you driving now?" And one day I couldn't think, I say, if this monkey should just buy this car and send it to me, I would just tell this my guy, say, baby boy, they don't give us car. All we're gonna do is to sell it and use the money to add more money to buy a bigger car, 2 different cars. But
Business.
I would rather send the gift back than have it burnt. But I would probably just pick selling it, because I say, get D behind me, devil, satanic.
Well, this is what I think.
Yeah.
I think that, see, some men feel threatened if it's a gift they haven't gotten for you.
I'll feel threatened.
Exactly.
So yeah,
So that is where it can be a problem. If I have not yet he has not bought me an SUV yet, and
Yeah.
then one guy wants to show that he can do anything for, it's actually something that I'll return, because I know that, I think to be considerate, I'll look at the kind of gift. If you're getting me a diamond stuff and I have not received that gift yet from my man, I won't take it. But if it was a random person, like my friend, like my girlfriend or something, that sent me a diamond skin, I'll take it and he won't feel threatened. But because he has not yet given me that kind of gift, so it looks endearing. That how will somebody think of her so much that he got her something so
and sometimes
expensive?
this excess might actually just be doing it so that they can stomp on your partner.
True.
And say,
Yeah,
if you do, I'm
there's
if
that
you do,
part.
I'm. So to remove any insults or any see finish, I beg, just the way you did. First of all, don't even offer to do anything for me. Why are you offering to do anything for me in the first place? So keep your whatever to yourself. Give it to your mama or papa or your auntie or your niece.
If you give me SUV, Sha, I'll give it to
with
the
a
next
ribbon
user.
tied on it, very
Why?
well presented on the
I'm going
wedding
to
day.
present it to. I'm going to package that gift and give it to someone that needs it in my family. Don't rock it.
That's another.
And you
angle.
think that's respectful? Because
Yes, it's respectful because
Respectful
it's in good use.
if someone, and you think if the person will get to know that you're not using that
once
gift,
it leaves your hand, once something leaves your hand to
Exactly.
another person, it's not your business what I
Thank
do.
you
with
very
it.
much.
So if you give me a gift where I don't ask for, I will give it to somebody who needs it.
It's not my gift.
Oh, I just made some sense.
No, it's the truth now. It's not my gift. What I do with my gift doesn't concern
Yeah.
you. If not, why is it your gift? Were you giving it to me to see how I
To
will
see
use
how
it?
I use
That's
it.
a crazy person, man.
now that's part of the caring for you, to make sure that even though we are
That's
not
obsessed.
together, it means that I know that I'm caring for you in a way.
Don't care for me.
Yeah,
I
for the
send
nation.
you.
Okay, so that's from a man's perspective now, knowing that this gift is coming from a guy and you feel uncomfortable, you feel like someone is trying to belittle you. That's the typical male reasoning. And even in an African setting, it takes a sense of self-worth away from a man, of not being up to that level to do that for a woman who claims to be a wife or a girlfriend. But how would you feel as a woman where a lady X for your partner now sends something very, very expensive for
I'll
a
be
birthday?
mad.
And let's
For a birthday, I honestly, if it's for his birthday, I wouldn't care much, because I know that my guy is a catch. and her eyes still the chew.
There's a spec, right?
Nah,
So it increases. So that increases the what?
Mwah.
It increases the what for you.
I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I got lost.
Okay.
But if she sends him a gift for his birthday,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, girl, get in line." But if it's a gift, another day, and he brings his tits and say, "Yeah, save it in there," why did she have the guts to send it to you? Why is she thinking about you in that way that is not special? Why does she have the? Is it equity? I don't know if that's English, but why did she have the guts to actually say, "I want to send this to you," and you have picked up your phone to say, "Hi, delivery. Okay, this is where I'm at."
So I would say that for me, as receiving a gift from my man receiving a gift from a woman, like Chacha said, it can be birthday, fine, but random gifting is something that couples do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, spontaneous gifting. You know, I want to send you that, but you're no longer a couple, right? So that's aspect. Take it out.
Did it?
You know, it's not necessary. Don't do that anymore. And you understand? Like, I can receive gifts, but you can't receive gifts, man.
Oh, so what's good for the goose is not supposed to be sauce now for the gander.
Look,
Look
come
at
on.
woman.
Come on.
That's
What
all.
I said,
What does he
Aji,
need the
Aji,
gift for?
what do you need a gift for,
I
Aji?
need the gift. Look at me now.
Aji, that's greed. That's
I'm a
selfish.
present. I'm a gift.
Okay,
And you know, I need more gifts to be a gift.
okay.
Fair woman.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't do any endearing stuff, please. Dead it, okay? But if it's his birthday, he can pass. It's his happy day, he can pass for that, you know. But any other thing
Birthday,
aside,
but I
nah.
love like chocolate cake. By the way, I like chocolate cake.
why are you
That's
shading?
what it was.
Are you sending message to
No,
someone?
I'm just saying, just in case.
in case there's.
I want a chocolate cake and some red wine. I'll be drinking wine. You know, it'd be nice.
I mean,
I
if
want
you
some
bring
perfume.
anything nice, we eat it.
Yeah, but I go fear to chop am.
I don't know
What if
we'll
not?
chop the love
What
together.
if not? Not even love. What if not? I was so now.
Hey.
All right, guys. So now, in summary, so let's just see it from this angle where now we agree now that definitely gifting has a way of is a threat from excess. Can be a threat to the present relationship.
Yes,
And so the best way is not to even receive it in the first place.
I agree.
You don't totally agree.
No, my own is there's clause
Okay, what's the clause?
pending on the hour that the gift is coming, and the type of gift. That's my own clause. Is it at the occasion that the gift is coming and the type of gift,
And the type of X.
and the type of X, and how you dissolved with that.
No, that's a lot of types.
Yes, now you have to add conditions to certain things.
No.
So, in summary, is it okay to reach out to exes to ask for either for favors, cash or kind?
That's the worst. Though, ask your ex for cash when you have a partner. Is your
And there are
partner?
situations where partners can do it, and it's a life or death situation.
Bro, if it's a life or death situation, okay, that's difficult. But if it's a life or death situation, you have nowhere else to look at, and you know someone who still has a soft mind for you, and you can ask for that, go ahead. But if it's not, if it's money for something that is rubbish, maybe ice cream or something that's you can get from
Yeah.
somewhere else, something that can belittle your partner, please don't do that. Don't do that. But if someone is about to die and there's only one source of income or one source of where you can get funds from, I mean, save that soul. What anything other than that?
I mean,
Go
I'll
outside and
ask
sit
my
down
partner
on the ground with the calabash. and
This is
be begging.
calabash.
Yes, the minute they outside your gates, they beg for money.
And also, just because we're Africans, in some
Yeah.
cultures, it seems also that cultures frown against it in a certain way. If as married couple, gifts coming in from exes, and there's some kind of repercussions on that. If the man doesn't know, or if he approves it as well, and they're married.
No, I only heard about if one culture, is it in Benue or whatever, that if a man if a woman cheats on a partner, and the husband is most likely going to die. I've heard of that one, but if that one they relate with gifts, some people go they fall down, they die, but drop dead like flies. But I don't know.
I I mean, as long as it's a useful gift. If you bring fridge, microwave, I will stock my house and set up apartments, Airbnb, bam. So I mean, if it's useful, it's useful. We'll use it for something. We'll put it to good use. I'm not gonna waste.
And you agree, Joshua?
So if my ex becomes like the president of the country, okay, that's considerable. Because I mean, Nelu, they up there. I climbed the mango tree to collect what I can because it was probably my right.
Dun, 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 dun.
But to be honest, it depends. Now I just want to think things.
Thank
But
you.
I'm just gonna
come to this
no,
side.
don't collect anything from your ex, except it's something magnanimous that can help you and your partner's life, and your partner is okay with it. If you discuss it with your partner and he says no or she says no, then dead it. But if it's something, there's some kind gifts that go shake body. You be like, who is this ex? Can I be his friend too? That kind of gift. But anything that's not tangible, that's not going to change your life, do not do it. And if you think that this partner of yours or this ex of yours is trying to come with an ulterior motive, don't even get it if it's something that isn't going to change your life. If you love your current partner, just focus. That's the truth.
Really, so we will not leave the table without asking, can gifts really sway feelings?
It's like a
Yeah,
yes or no thing.
I think for some people that are gift oriented, yes.
Or it depends, like say for instance,
That's your love
when
language.
when you guys were together, it wasn't doing it, and he does it, you might think to yourself, okay, maybe now this person has the means to do it. Maybe now I can look here because he couldn't do it, he couldn't afford to do it. So yes, gifts have a way to just get your attention somehow. So I would just say it's best you avoid it.
Yeah.
All right. They say temptation, if you flee away from temptation, you leave a forwarding address. So sometimes it's better for you to stand and face the temptation and then you conquer it. But hey, we'll leave it there because we're going to be reading all of your comments on baseball. So leave it there. And what's your take on it? Would you receive gifts from your ex? Would you tell your partner? Would you decide not to tell?
Base Buzz.